Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Captain Grizz, and we are continuing our campaign throughout the war. We are on our 19th patrol, and everything's been going great actually. I think I've had, the only serious incident I really had was running into a pier. So, you know, it lost me a sailor, a lot of damage, but other than that we're back on track, getting the boat out and continuing to hunt convoys out there in the Black Pit. So yeah, you know, so we're just running through the sub here and making sure everybody's good to go. I would say the crew would probably be fairly stressed at this point, even though we are doing great in the campaign and putting down tons and tons of tonnage. It's got to be wearing thin on all the guys, and especially the crew of U-48. So we're making our way to the patrol zone, and we'll see what we can get out there. Hopefully we can find something. And on our way out, running into storms again, massive waves, the boat's being rocked, but we're doing anything it takes to get out there. Good shot over the bow there. Just these waves and storms. I couldn't really imagine wanting to deal with that. That had to have been fairly brutal to get through, but you know, hopefully you weren't on the watch that day, right? Okay, so you know, go of the day, we got smoother seas. We are starting to get closer in finding a convoy. We're getting close to our patrol zone. And I normally like patrolling out here because, again, we're in the happy times. So this is where the U-boats really did a lot of damage to the Allied convoys. And the Allied convoys were still trying to figure out what they were going to do about them. So we take in the map here. It's getting out of the Bay of Biscay, which was basically a suicide run in and out of there later in the war. And we're getting some radio signals from some of our fellow U-boats, and they're letting us know what's going on, that they got a convoy, and I think we might go investigate that. So let's go ahead and check up here. This is where a lot of the ships, this is one of the main trade routes here, so we'll get up there and make sure that everything is peachy keen and see what kind of boats we could sink. I'm pretty sure we're going to run into some big ones up here, as we always do. Oh, 929, you old fox. He has delivered us in front of a massive convoy. So we're going to go ahead and work our way into position to intercept. And I guess U-929, which could probably benefit getting involved here, is going towards the east. So he must have found a bigger target somewhere. I don't know if there's anything bigger than this. So hopefully the weather's good. The night is not too dark so I could see my targets. And we can inflict a lot of damage here. Hopefully I have some good accuracy here and not blow the shot. Oh, we're already encountering destroyer escorts. Alright, it's time to get slow, rig the boat for dive. Yeah, I'm getting their paths charted right now. It's much easier to sit and wait. Okay. We'll go back up, get in position here. At least get enough range. You want to get at least 400 meters away to at least allow the torpedoes to arm. Okay. Position's looking good. You know, that one's coming right at me. Looking good on the track there. Got a good one in the back here. Can probably lob a torpedo in. They look like they'll be crossing about the same time. Getting that range for that second one. Looking good on both sides. I'm having a hard time seeing in the dark, and one thing is, I know the blue is getting ready for attack, but I think I'll switch over to red because the red helps with the night vision a little bit better. It's a little bit riskier to do it that way, but it's like I cannot see much of anything. It's like a completely pitch black night out. Gosh, trying to find targets in the pitch black is brutal. Get that red lighting up. There we go. That makes it a little better. I can see a little better now. To run the risk of being detected. fine. It will be fine. Let's go ahead and let these targets come on up into position. Alright, the one in the back is a little further away. About my 180 here. Where is he? There he is. Alright. Gonna try and time his speed real quick. I'm having a little issue here. Well, we getting the traditional 7 knots. Switch to aft tube. He's looking about 7 knots, just like most of them do. Set. Yep. Okay, get that angle on bow. Not like that. Get it off that ship there. Okay, looking good. Okay, we're looking at it going left, tracking. Just a random course because you don't need all that. I'm doing his range like this because it's pretty hard in the dark. Okay, he's about 1,000. Right, aft tube. Switch to magnetic, which it is. Put the depth down just a little bit. Okay, that one's away, and now we're going to focus on the one up front, which I'm a lot closer to. Okay, we already know he's 7 knots. Course, don't care.
Rohr 2, bewässern!
Angle on bow. Need to switch to the forward tube though.
Los!
Ooh, that's not good. I got a bad solution there. Yep. Here it goes, towards the back. Yep, did not switch the tubes over. Pretty unforgiving if you don't do it. I'll let you shoot though.
Rohr 3, bewässern!
Torpedoversager.
Los!
Alright, now it's away. That one should track right. Oh, I had a dud down there. Come on. Well, that one went off. There we go. Serious damage. Burning good. Give me a little light to actually see out here now. Oh yeah. So, another torpedo going off would have been really nice, but at least we got one target. The good news is this is such a large convoy that it's going to take a minute or two for the escorts to get in here. So I can do a lot of damage before the escorts arrive, so we are going to go do what we can. Let's go ahead and turn the boat into them. Let's slow it down so we can get a sharper turn here. There we go. Let's see what we can do to these guys. Oh man, look at that thing burn. Going to, oh, there it is. And we're basically just quick target acquisition. All right. Big tanker, 7 knots. Course, don't care. Range, yeah, 600 meters, perfect. All right. There, got the depth, whatever. Just got to get the tube flooded. Get that angle on bow. Let's do a flat, about flat 90 here. It looks like it'll hit. Got a lot of forgiveness at this range, so I'm thinking we'll punch a hole in this. Here we go. Don't tell me it was a dud.
Rohr
Don't
1,
tell me that was a
bewässern.
dud. Come on. No, that was a miss.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Well, I guess there's not as much forgiveness on the angle as I thought. Yeah, he's a little past me now, so I'm gonna adjust it a little bit.
Los!
Well, now we're rolling dice to see if this torpedo goes off. There we go. Another miss. Boy, I am not in it today. I am not in it today.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
I should have hit that. That was an easy target.
Sonarwellen, Herr Kaloi.
Okay, it looks like we got the destroyer starting to close in on us. We're gonna switch back to blue lighting, and we're gonna run a decoy because we're not letting that guy get away. Just taking a look at the surface, seeing what the situation is. Oh man, what a rough day today. Captain is not with it. But we don't give up easily though. Okay, the destroyers are closing in on the decoy. We are going to realign and go for it. We are not giving up. Get the scope up a little bit. Oh, there they go. They ran the lights on it. Okay. Range. Angle on bow. Okay, adjusted the speed just a little bit. I still have the same angle. I think this one will get it. Assuming it's not a dud. That's all I need right now is another dud. That'd be perfect.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Okay. 70, 73. We're gonna adjust that angle on bow. There we go. Probably should have did that the first time.
Los!
Alright, torpedo's looking good. We'll follow it in. Come on now. Don't let us down. Don't be a dud. Oh, here we go. Finally. Finally. It was a big hit, too. Yeah, I'm thinking it took some people some serious balls to be on a ship going across the ocean with U-boats, and you knew that your cargo was like fuel or oil, because it was like when they got hit like that, it was like you barely had any chance of escape.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
That really must have been pretty terrifying. It's like put me on a ship with some coal or you know, something that's not flammable, so I have at least a chance to escape an attack. How about don't put me on any of those boats? Yep, I think old Captain Grizz is suffering from war fatigue here. Oh, we're loading. Oh, let's make sure. Let's wait till he gets it loaded. It's almost done. Oh, the destroyers are starting to figure me out again. There
Rohr
we
2,
go.
bewässern.
All right, make sure we got everything right. He's about crossing the path of the other one.
Rohr 2 fertig.
Yep, it's very similar, range and everything. Okay, minor adjustment there, and just get another range here real quick. Oh, he's getting very close, very close.
Los!
Oh, that one's looking good. Go out here to the external camera, take a look.
Feindliches
Boom! Treffer.
Feuer an Deck. Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Fire on board, serious damage. Good, good, good. So, you know, we fired some, we missed some, but we are taking down a few ships. It's not the best show here, but we are doing some damage. Okay, so U-48 has gone down deep to avoid the escorts that are hunting on the surface. Maybe if I can get some breathing room, we'll come up and launch another attack.
Wasserbomben.
But they seem to be very close and on to me. So we'll see if we can avoid some of these impending depth charges that are coming in. Going a little deeper. Oh, there's a sunken ship. Don't want to run into that. The dip charging is fierce and the attack goes on for many hours. So I try to evade destroyers and they are pretty relentless in trying to sink me. The depth charges are coming over and over and over again, and rightfully so. They're pretty angry. So hopefully we can weather this attack and be at them here very soon. Oh man, the convoy's getting further and further away. Hope some other U-boats get in on this, but I don't think we have any nearby. Let's go ahead and take this down a little deeper. See if I can lose them.
Herr Kaloi, ein Sonar hat uns geortet.
Boat's really creaking now.
Rohr 4 geladen.
Alright, they're starting to leave. Got some lingering. But we'll see what we can do to catch up. Okay, so after several depth charges and many hours, we're finally started to elude the attackers. Or should I say, defenders. But we have spotted sightings of even more convoys, which is fantastic. So I can almost head any direction and run into some big convoys and do even more damage. So that is what we're going to do. And this always seems to happen when you come up in this area. That's just the way it is. So I'm just going to continue doing as much damage as I can, probably refit the sub, and then head and finally make it to the patrol area with like a massive tonnage sunk. It's now dawn and U-48 is closing in on its next target. Again, U-929 is in the area and relaying information. So we have found another target to close in on, and we are going to make our way and do some serious sinking. Alright, we're in hot pursuit of another convoy. Still got the snorkel up, and we are closing the distance, getting a good position on them. Hopefully we find some very juicy targets in here. Looking forward to it. Alright, so we closed in on the convoy to identify some of the ships and see what we got going against us. A little bit of rough seas, it's okay, but I'm looking for escorts. We're looking for escorts, and these ships, there's no guns, tanker, looking for warships. Okay. I can't believe this. This massive convoy here is completely unescorted. This is going to be a free-for-all. And I'm going to showcase what U-boats could do to a convoy that was unescorted and how much damage they can do. This is insane. It's also wonderful because now it's going to be absolute mayhem. Probably should put some air in those tanks while we're on the surface. Normal lighting. This is going to take care of all the tonnage for this patrol. But I'm not in the patrol zone, so I still have to go through that. Alright, deck gun. I don't think I have enough rounds for all of this. This is going to be a free-for-all. Oh man, this is gonna be so much fun. Oh, the deck gun ammunition has all been spent, and we're having to switch to torpedoes to take out some of these remaining ships. Where I'm going to spend anything and everything to sink anything here, because we can just make a quick run back and stock up. The day is not over. I'm pushing the crew to the max. We will try and sink as much as we possibly can. Get the tubes loaded. Got a wounded ship here, but we can come back for that. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ships, 7 with the damaged one. Oh, we still got 2 trying to get her way over the top here. I still got a few torpedoes remaining. We'll see if we can knock these guys out. I'm very surprised that none of them I haven't gotten any radio traffic or anything. So it's like they're not calling for help, they're not calling for aid. They're just left out in the cold, basically. Left at our mercy. Okay, so, sorry, excuse me. One thing I do like about the new patch is like you're able to go and board these different ships. Like these half-sunken enemy ships, you're able to actually take a boarding party and go on and use like scuttle charges to try and sink them, to help save torpedoes and stuff. In this case, it would have been benefited me to have somebody who was trained to do that. I haven't quite gotten my mechanic up there yet. So going on these ships too, you could probably find food, spare parts, ammunition. I mean, who knows what you're gonna find. Medical kits. And this is a useful feature to have when, like, if you're out at sea and you're struggling and you don't have a certain item. So it's really neat to go out and board these vessels and take a look. All right, so we got some bacon and lots of food here. Might as well toss in all this bacon. Bacon's quite a bit. It's fresh, you know, fresh food for the guys. They ought to like that. See, there's the option to use the sapper, and I don't have one, so we just have to return to the ship. And we're gonna have to try and just put this thing down. think I am practically out of everything, so I'm just gonna have to use the anti-aircraft gun and go ahead and finish these boats off. Alright, got a good fire going on board. Hopefully this gets it going. Should be enough to put it down. Okay. Wow. Just taking in the good sight here. Trust been presented for the earlier action. Slowly burns. It just makes me wonder, like watching this, how often this really truly happened, where they were just out on the boat, the ship was ablaze, and kind of like what a surreal sight that must have been. Well, unfortunate thing is, hopefully these people that were in the lifeboats there, they're all right, and because the U-boats couldn't take any prisoners, and they basically all got to see their ship just go up in flames and slowly sink. Would have been a pretty terrible vision.
Sie gehen unter.
It's been a long day for U-48 as we make our way to the last half-sunken vessel in hopes we find something good, and we'll see what happens. But the crew is absolutely dead tired, and it was just a long day of sinking ships. Completely out of ammo, out of everything. All I got anti-aircraft bullets. That's it, I have bullets. Hopefully we got some different cargo. I'm going to search the cargo hold. I'm looking for gold or anything really useful. Gold would be so great right now. That's why it's important to probably search these ships before you put them down. Fast forward. Okay. Okay, just medic kits, not a big deal. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to head back to base and restock because I'm completely out of everything, so let's move along. Hey, well fortunately I had one torpedo left in the aft tube, so that's gonna save time trying to put this ship down. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the last final nail in the coffin on this convoy, and I guess that is there's a very good reason why you don't go sailing across the ocean without an escort. Because the thing about it is, as crazy as this was, this really did happen in the war. One sub could do amazing amount of damage if they ran across an undefended convoy, which there were several of them in the early stages of the war. So, you know, the British learned very quick. Americans didn't, not so much. It took them a while to catch on. So this will be the final nail for the convoy here. And hopefully it's not a dud. That would be a very big letdown. And then we'll finally sail home. Good news is the ship's already been evacuated. Everybody's already off the boat, so it's just a matter of just putting the tonnage down. Alright, so after that convoy is destroyed, U-48 makes its way back to port to restock, rearm, and refit so it can head out back on the same patrol. We are not ending it. We are going to go out and do even more damage. We still got to complete our patrol area, but for now, we got to get back and restock. It's about 6 in the morning. U-48 makes its way back into port at La Rochelle for rearm and restock. We are continuing the 19th patrol. Alright, we're finally getting to the pier where we will take probably several days. I'm not going to release anyone on vacation. We're going to take a few days to get more food, get more fuel, get more torpedoes, more shells. We're going to stock up and get back out as soon as possible. Because we had a really good run of good luck, we need to really get back there. It is 14 October 1940. About 3 in the morning, U-48 makes its way back out towards its patrol sector to engage more enemy shipping. Over the course of several days, U-48 has reached the patrol zone, but it's only been encountering neutral ships and has been thoroughly investigating any neutral ship it's come across. But as of now, over the last 3 days, we have not seen any contraband or any reason to sink any of the neutral ships or suspect them of collaborating with the Allies in the war effort. Other than that, we have no unusual activity. October 17th, we've received a message from a nearby U-boat that is currently performing repairs, that it's reported a smoke cloud, apparently a convoy, near the vicinity there, and so we're going to go investigate and see what we could find. They are unable to pursue because they are making repairs, so we are going to respond. Hopefully break up the monotony of inspecting all these ships. Investigating the message from the other damaged U-boat has proved very fruitful, as we have come across yet another large convoy on a well-lit night. Date is October 18th, so this is the following day. We are moving into position. It looks like we do have some cruisers involved for the protection of this convoy, so might take a pot shot. We'll see. I don't like the fact I get to try and use 4 torpedoes to take him out. Looks like we got a second cruiser in here. Do we have any battleships, I wonder? Go ahead and get the attack line set up. Rig for silent. Wait for them to get closer. Early in the morning of the 18th, U-48 engages a rather large convoy in an attempt to sink multiple ships. This convoy is heavily escorted, so there will be some invasion involved.
Rohr 1 geladen.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. Rohr 3, bewässern!
Rohr 3
Los!
bewässert. Feindliches Schiff wurde getroffen. Schwere Schäden am Rumpf. Rohr 2 geladen.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Sonarwellen, Herr Kaloi. Rohr 3 geladen.
Rohr 3, bewässern. Rohr 4, bewässern.
Rohr 3 bewässert. Rohr 4 fertig.
Los! Meter. Kurs setzen. Schneller, schneller!
42. Torpedo versank. Feindliches Schiff wurde getroffen. Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
80. Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben. Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi.
Escorts are doing their most to suppress me, keep me from further harassing the convoy. Not to say they are dialing in a lot better, getting a lot closer. It's going to be interesting to see later on in the war how hard it's going to be to evade them. That guy got close. He got close. I managed to get under it.
Rohr 3 geladen.
Just need these escorts to go away so I can finish the job.
Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben. Sonarwellen, Herr Kaloi.
The escort's spend several hours patrolling the waters around the stricken ship. We endure several hours of constant depth charging. They don't seem too content on actually staying with the convoy. I just wonder how long they're gonna be here. Are they gonna try and wait me out?
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Rohr 4 geladen. Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi. Schiffsschrauben direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi. Wasserbomben. 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 Wasserbomben.
Alright, the destroyers are finally making their way out of the area. Maybe I can get on board this ship and kind of check it out. Yeah, they're making their way away, so... Well, we'll go on here and check this boat out and see what we got. Alright, we feel relatively safe. We start searching the vessel. seeing if it has anything special involved. Again, mainly looking for gold. We do have another ship coming, which could be a very big problem, so we need to find out what's on the ship, get in there, take it, and get out of here. Coal, or no, I'm sorry, iron ore, some wood. I don't know what I'm going to do with any of that. I don't have time to transfer. I got that ship closing in on me. We don't have time for this, so we need to get out back to the ship like now. I don't know what kind of ship we have coming, but I don't want it to be a destroyer and be caught with our pants down. Hoping before that boat gets here we could possibly take the deck gun. But I don't think I'm going to risk it. I think we're just going to dive and make sure that we're good. Got another large group of ships. It's probably the one that we hit. Oh, it's a sub. Okay, we're good. Surface the boat. Oh, I only got 1% air. Okay, go ahead and get the air. There we go. Let's finish this boat off, and let's be about our way. Alright, we went ahead and took care of that ship, and now we are free to pursue the convoy once again, but there are so many targets of opportunity out here, I'm sure we might go find something else. Let's see what we do. Okay, on the same day as the 18th, we have resumed normal operations in our patrol area, and I cannot believe what I've run into. I have run into yet again another unescorted convoy. No protection at all, no guns, nothing. They're completely exposed, and they have a tanker with them. It's just ridiculous. It's going to be another good old-fashioned free-for-all. Let's let the attack commence.
Los!
Herr Kaloy?
Rohr 5, bewässern! Los!
Feindliches Schiff wurde getroffen. Der R ging daneben, Herr Kaloy. Rohr 1 geladen.
Schneller, schneller! Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Bestätigt, Herr Kaloy.
Schneller, schneller!
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy. Herr Kaloy?
Kurs an! Schneller, schneller! Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Kapitän? Höhenbruch, Sie sinken.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. Kurs setzen.
Feuer an Deck. Höhenbruch, Sie sinken.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Feuer an Deck. Höhenbruch, Sie sinken.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen. Alarm
Auf
abgebrochen.
Seerohrtiefe. Zeit für eine Pause.
Wechseln auf E-Motor. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten. Alarm! Tanks anblasen.
Jawohl.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Zu Befehl. Jawohl.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Herr Kaloy. Feuer an Deck.
After the last ship is taken out of the convoy, sunk, U-48 has done what it's needed to do. Complete our patrol and make our way back to count our tally. 121,000 tons. That's not too shabby. 10 days at sea? Man, that's great. Endless list of ships here that all got sunk. That is a lot. Gosh, look at that tonnage. Well, hopefully that helps with all the happy times and everything, building towards the bigger campaign goals. I'm hoping I get a lot of renown, and definitely got a lot of money for sinking all that, so that's going to be good for upgrades and stuff to add to the ships. Okay, we got a level up. That's nice. That's for the leader, though. I want a mechanic level up so I can get the scuttle charges. So we'll go ahead and do some upgrades and everything. But anyway, guys, I want you to thank you for watching. Again, I'll try and keep this content coming out. I really enjoy editing it, making it, and everything. I have a lot of good times with it and stuff. I also love playing this game, so there's a good times to be had by all, and I can't wait for the devs to get this out. We are so close, and it's going to be so cool, and there's even more stuff you can still add to this game. So anyway, if you really like the content, please like and subscribe. I'm Captain Grizz, and you guys all have a great day.